Hey, welcome to DERESUTE Delusions. This is a quick video segment where I talk about upcoming limited gachas in Starlight stage every month. And well, I call it delusions simply because thinking we can predict anything in this game makes us indeed delusional. So, without further ado, ikuzo! Okay, so first up, let's just get it over with. This year we have the Starlight stage sixth anniversary number 6. Which means we'll be getting free stuff, we'll be eating well. This is the perfect time to start the game. If you have been thinking about getting into it, this is where you should do it. We have free pulls, we have jewels, we have nice gachas, nice skills, everything you need. To start it off, we have the Cinderella festival Simfest Blank. So, who do I think will be featured? Well, first of all, we have a carnival event coming up. And the last couple of times that we've had a carnival event, we've also had a double blank Simfest, which means that I think we'll be seeing a double this time. But we also did have a double for the anniversary last year with Hajime Riamu, which is another reason I think we for sure can count on a double Simfest. So last time we saw Cyberglass. It was cool, and we saw Aiko in Noir, so I don't know, I don't think we should put too much into type here. But for those who wonder who I think will be featured, my first bet was Akira and Akari for FES Limiteds, but we found out this morning that Akira is actually going to be one of the event cards for the anniversary. I thought it made total sense having Akari and Akira join Riamu from last year, since she was the FES anniversary limited from last year, so I was for sure thinking that they were going to be the one. We also had Aiko being the Noir passion, so having a cute and cool made total sense to me, but I still think we can see Akari, but Akira is for sure out. Besides them, I think we could maybe be looking at Nono and Mirei. Shoko already has one. One as in a blank fest. So having Nono and Mirei would mean that would complete individuals Simfest trio, which, you know, would make sense, and they're both waiting for a card. I for sure thought we would see Nono earlier than this, so they're well overdue. If we're gonna go into duo units, I think we might be seeing a beach shooter, which is Haru and Risa. They are both waiting for cards for a pretty long time, and Risa has only perm cards, and 2 of them, which means that she's due for some kind of limited, because no idol in the game has 3 permanent SSRs, so I think they could be due. They both recorded lines for events in the game not too long ago, so you know. It's not unthinkable. They're not super popular though, and with anniversary we often see pretty popular girls, but I wouldn't count them out. I would also like to throw in Foreign Seaside, also known as Tomoe and Misuki, which, you know, for me that would be pretty yabai. Because I really love Misuki, she's the only one out of my top 5 girls that hasn't gotten an SSR this year, so I will be freaking out if it is those 2. We also have not unit couples that I think could be featured, because last year, I mean, Hajime and Yamu, they don't have anything to do with each other really, they're just 2 fairly popular girls. So I think maybe we could see Hayate and Shio together. You know, they're both 2 of the new idols, so it wouldn't be too off if they were together. And I think there's a big chance we're seeing Kako. I mean, no matter what, she doesn't have a Simfest, and she's due and she's popular. And we might see her together with someone like Yuki, maybe? She doesn't have a Simfest and she's a fairly popular passion too. So those would be my bets. Now, moving on to the limited anniversary gacha that will be following the Simfest Blank gacha. Well, it's anniversary, as I said, so we will for sure be seeing fairly popular girls, which we do every year. This has always been the case since the beginning because it's when we get a lot of free pulls. So people want to spend, people want to pull, they want to pull for popular girls. So I think there's a good chance that we will see fairly popular girls, which is why I have only chosen fairly popular girls. And we also have SSR 6 now, so you know, it's a pretty open playing field right now. I hope we see the return of a fun theme that we did last year, because we usually have, you know, only pretty dresses. So I'd love to see something fun like last year where we had a beach theme. Who knows? We'll see if it goes back to the pretty dresses or not. Anyways, moving on to the girls. I think for cute, my bets are Sachiko, Usuki, and Mayu. They are all fairly popular, or rather very popular, and sure, these would all be SSR 6 bets. I think there's a chance Usuki could be saved for Sinfes Noir. So, we'll see. You never know in this game, but those three are my bets for cute. For cool, my bets are Hayate, Shuko, and Nao. Cool is where I think it's the hardest to have clear candidates, but I chose these based on a couple of things. I think Shuko could be a little early, but they like to give all of the Lips girls anniversary cards for some reason. Maybe because they're popular. So, you know, she still had her onsen card last year, so it hasn't even been a year since her last SSR, but it still could be her. And I put Nao in there, but I still think she could be Noir. Since Karen got a Noir, I think that Nao could get one too, but she could also be in here. And she's been gone from the game for quite a while, so she could be the one. For passion, I think it's Airi, Kirari, maybe Yuki or Nina? I don't know. Passion is difficult because it's not a popular attribute. And yeah, I know, I'm a passion P, it hurts, but it's the least popular attribute, so they don't have that many popular girls. Airi is a safe bet. Kirari has been gone a long time. I still think she's going to be Noir, but we saw Ansu as the anniversary limited last year, and they like to put them together for the same themes and stuff. So, you know, could be her. And Yuki, Nina is a maybe. They're both pretty due. So, you never know, it could be. Passion and cool is where I'm just like a little bit unsure. But yeah, there you have it. Who do you think will be coming up? We will for sure be seeing free pulls, as I said earlier. They will most likely be starting the last day of Sinfest, so you can choose to put it in Sinfest or save it for the limited cards coming up. So you should look forward to that. And also, don't forget, my Idol Master Cinderella Girls Starlight Stage Super Marathon, very long, streaming every day week is coming up, where I will be streaming every day of the anniversary event so that you can check the game out. If you have any questions, just drop them in my inbox. You can find me as Norr of the North everywhere. Bye bye!